Hello, my name's Coralie and welcome to my channel and my first video on this platform. I'm going to be starting an Animal Crossing series named Island Under the Hammer, and basically I'm going to be transforming my old island into a new one which I've had designed for me by someone on Fiverr, and I'll drop the link down below. But this is the old map, and basically I will be transforming it into this new map, but today specifically I will be working on this little section down here. Because you can't really do everything at once, it requires moving houses, all this kind of gear. So yeah, let's get to it. Looks like I've got a bit of mail from Goldie. This is it, Ali. I've been told so many times that I take things too seriously. So I'm going to really try to loosen up. From now on, I'm going to be more spontaneous, less stuck on rules and recipes. I'm serious. Oh, just now regretting it, Goldie. Well, that was sweet of her, I suppose. I got this new thing off of the Nook Stop yesterday because they're doing these seasonal items, and I just want to have a quick look at it before I show you guys around my island. So what have we got? I don't even want to try and pronounce that for fear of making a fool of myself, but it's actually very, very cute. I wonder what it does. Okay, it's got cute little lights. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I like it a lot. Alright, so let's get into the real things. Did you like that little transition I did there? I actually went back and got changed into a cute little rain outfit with an umbrella for the rainy day. Which is fitting because it's not been a rainy day for a long time. We've had snow recently in Animal Crossing. It's been really nice to not have snow for the last couple of days. So this is my little rock section, which is why there are mannequins everywhere because I only just finished it recently. If you want a video showing you how to do a little rock island, I'll happily do that. Ooh, always got to pick up your fossils. They're a good way to make money. However, recently I've been attempting to use fossils as a way to get up my villager points and get pictures from villagers, because apparently if you gift them fossils in little wrapped up gifts, they're more likely to like you. Hi there, yippee. Maddie moved to my island recently and she's very, very cute and I like her quite a lot. I'm just going to speed it up because I don't think you guys want to see me picking up all these different mannequins, but this is the area that I'll be working on today. It was originally a little coffee area, and I do hope to sort of reintroduce the coffee area. There's my little golden rose. I don't actually like them that much. I think they're quite ugly, but I need to have one for the sake of having one. But yeah, I originally made that area because I thought they were going to introduce Brewster into the games. For those of you who played the old games, you'll know that Brewster is the little pigeon who would sell you coffee, and in the old games he'd sell you coffee in the museum, but in New Leaf he had his own shop, and I was kind of hoping they'd introduce that into the New Horizons game, but we're still waiting, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, this is my museum. I really like it. I like the fossils on the outside, and I think I'll probably keep that for my new island because I quite like the design. So this is my zen area that I implemented. I've seen a lot of people with a zen area, and that's definitely an idea that I'm going to keep for my new island. I'm in fact going to have a little secret sauna sort of around the back. But I love my little zen area. Another additional rock garden, I suppose, but not with the real rocks. And then you can see that I've just looped back on myself. This is my orchard. I'm definitely going to keep an orchard in my new island, possibly not so big, because the orchard used to be my main source of income, but I've started investing in the turnip market and I'm making a decent amount off of that. So I'd like to keep an orchard just for the sake of it being aesthetic and pretty and having one of each fruit, but I don't think I'll keep one as big as I did. I realise I've just kind of dragged you into my mundane everyday tasks, but it's an easy way to show you around the island and show you what I do normally. It doesn't look like Nook's Cranny has much interesting in it today, although this little snow globe does look pretty cute. I tend to find that the stuff in the store isn't as interesting as it is when you first start playing the game and it's all new and exciting, but then you wind up seeing repeats of stuff and it's just not nearly as interesting as it was. See, what have we got? I don't like the wrestling corners. I don't know what I would do with them. Always got to check in here to see if they've got any good wallpapers or any cute little umbrellas, which they do actually. That's a very cute little daisy umbrella. Oh, they got a grape one. I have a whole grape outfit. I've absolutely got to get this to match. Always got to check the Able sisters. I can't wait till they add an update in Animal Crossing where you get to upgrade your stores, because they used to be able to get them a lot bigger. Always got to check in with Sable. Do you remember in the old games, those of you who had the old games, when she used to give you stories and tales of their family and their past, and like it was really cute, but sometimes it was quite dark, you know. I always tend to find in Animal Crossing I'm either wearing black or garishly pink outfits, and this pom-pom sweater is actually quite cute. I might get it. But I always just think that your alter ego is in Animal Crossing, you know, although that skirt is a little bit too pink for me. But yeah, dress up how you want to in Animal Crossing. Who's going to judge you? Actually, speaking of space helmets, did anyone see the Mars rover Perseverance landing the other day? Actually really fascinating to watch, and if you haven't, I suggest you go and watch it, because it's not something that happens often in our lifetimes, and it's just a really cool experience. I always hate when you accidentally press yes to leaving with what you have on, because you always look crazy. Wow, that's a big fish. I don't know if anyone else gets this, but this area of my island, specifically where the sea meets the river, always spawns really large, kind of uncommon to rarish fish. So it's always worth catching. I don't know why they seem to spawn there, but they do. And I seem to remember catching 2 oarfish or something like that here in a row. And ever since, I've always tried to catch the big fish that spawn there. Oh, I wasn't expecting that to go on the first bite. What have we got? Sturgeon fish. I'm convinced I do already have this in my museum, but let's double check for safety's sake. I realise I've not been checking up on the villagers' houses, on the villagers that are in. That was lucky that that I got the first house I checked in, and Shari was making, what was it? A shell light. This little area has 2 purposes: to store my turnips and spare DIYs. And then I've got a cute little sort of tropical bar there. You may have noticed that I've got lots of flowers and items scattered on my beaches. I'm part of a Facebook page that does giveaways, so I get gifted them by the main mod, and then we give them away in like competitions and such. Although that's not the same for the flowers, they're just there because I have no idea where to put them, but they're too pretty for me to throw away. Oh, and then here is my garishly loud festival area. I always have an area to keep the most recent event stuff in. That's an idea that I will keep for my new island. But I didn't quite like it there. I thought it wasn't quite right. There's my little beach area, quite cluttered, but again, another idea I'd like to keep for my new island, I think. And we've got KK today, so no point in looking for Gulliver, or Flick, or anyone like that. I really want this snail. Oh, no! It's okay. No, I've seen people get the little snail figurines after you catch 3 and give them to Flick. And they're really cute for little forest core islands, which is the idea that I want to go with when I make this new island, is I want it to be very forest core. And I'll show you my entrance now, which I'm very, very proud of. And that's kind of the similar vibe that I want to do with the rest of my island, as you can see. So yeah, lots of waterfalls, lots of trees and such. If you go left, you go back to the area we were just in. And if you go right, you go back to sort of the plaza direction and the most recent event area. We're just about to enter sort of an allotment area that I've got around the back of my house with a pumpkin patch and sort of a little, what do you call it, a beekeeping area, which was one of my first proper decorations, and I really, really like it. I think it's very cute. And then we're just entering the stargazing area. This is one of my most proud areas, and I will definitely be keeping this for the new island. Same with all the pink crescent moon chairs and nova lights and roses and all that kind of stuff. As you can tell, I'm far too proud of my little astrology area. Oh, one left mannequin there. And I think this light is so cute. Isn't it just so cute? I've got 2 little flower breeding areas similar to this. Just to sort of deliberately breed odd colours of flowers, but I seem to get most of them accidentally by just having hordes of flowers growing all next to each other. This is sort of my secret library, which I love, but I wish I hadn't placed it in such an obnoxious area. We're sort of coming up to the campsite now, which is one of the last places that I'll show you. I'm also quite proud of my campsite. I think it's very forest core, and it's pretty much the entire idea of what I was going for. And I love her a lot. I've only just noticed that I left that little mannequin to the left of my campsite, and it's going to drive me wild until I play Animal Crossing later. But yeah, that's the end of this tour, guys. We're now going to move on to sort of a time-lapse of me decorating that area of the town that I was talking about. But I hope you have enjoyed up until this point. Alright, we are done with all the editing of my town for today. Hopefully I'll release a new episode soon, but it'll be a bit shorter than this one hopefully, because it will just be me sort of editing my town and moving stuff about. But I hope you enjoyed. Please drop a like or comment or follow anything. Sorry, follow, this isn't TikTok. Subscribe if you enjoyed my content, and I'll see you soon hopefully.